Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Local Biz Buzz. Today in studio, I have Eric and Bob from Tingala Spirits. Welcome, gentlemen.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thanks,
Now,
Eric.
before we get into the history, we got all this booze out here. I need a cocktail.
Great. So Tangala is one of the most unique spirits in the world. We're family-owned, local business. What I'm demonstrating right now is how to float Tingala right on top of a drink. Now, what makes Tingala so unique is it makes your mouth tingle. So go ahead, Larry, give it a sip if you
I'm
like.
ready for a little Tuesday tingle. Tastes delicious. And then the tingle is going to come in a second, right?
Sure is.
All right, let's get into the history of Tingala.
Okay, we started about 10 years ago. We found the flower. I found the flower online. Bourdain had talked about it in a trip to Brazil. And being a plant geek, I was, wow, I got to figure out what this is. Found the seeds, grew some of the plants, only got a few of the flowers, made a precursor to Tingala, took it to a party. Everybody was like, this is really awesome. And we decided at that point to maybe explore a little more on what we could do to make a cocktail. Eric came up with a fantastic recipe based on my precursor of Tingala. We worked together and we came up with this idea and
Been
started to
distributing
make
about 3 years now. We've been in the market and only in Colorado. It's a boutique product, and like I said, you can add mouthfeel, tingle to any cocktail.
I got a tingling going on right now. Even my lip is tingling.
Yep.
My tongue is
Great.
tingling. But yeah, the drink tastes great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's mix up some more. What else you
You
got? for me?
bet. So a couple simple cocktails. You can easily make a mule with just an ounce of Tingala, a little bit of ginger beer. Just give it a quick stir. Squeeze a little bit of lime in there. Pardon my fingers. And you've got yourself a Tingala mule. Simple, easy to mix cocktail. And one of the things we've really enjoyed about Tingala is really teaching people how to use this sensation, how to add mouthfeel simply to any new drink. Another one, real simple. 1.5 ounces of Tingala,
I'm gonna try this
Coca-Cola.
one, too.
Oh, please do. Just top it up with a little bit of Coke.
Oh, that's awesome.
Give it a little stir. It's our variation on a Cuba Libre. Again, just a real simple cocktail to make. Garnish with a little bit of lime there. Two very simple, delicious Tingala cocktails. Impress your guests, exciting drinks, and again, both of these tingle intensely, but the tingle builds a little bit more slowly when you mix it in those proportions.
And how long will this tingle last?
Usually about 3 to 5 minutes,
I
depending
thought
on
you were
how
going to say
much
3 to
you
5 days.
drink. Not quite.
Should I consult my doctor if it lasts 3 to 5 days?
Not at all. You're good. The beauty of it too is it's 100 proof. It is a high alcohol, and
It's
we
what
do
proof?
that. It's 100 proof.
I didn't know that.
Indeed, and part of that is to preserve that tingle. Sometimes with a liqueur, you get a flower that is not quite as shelf stable and will oxidize. We are able to keep that tingle over a longer period of time. So you can buy a bottle, you can bring it to a party, and still enjoy it.
Let's talk about these babies right here. What are they called?
Those are, they're commonly called a buzz button. It's the actual name of the plant is Spilanthes. It is native to the Amazon River Basin. The flower is used there as a toothache flower, so people will chew it if they get a toothache. It's also used as a culinary herb, and it hits the same part of your mouth as capsaicin. There's really not much flavor to the tingle portion, the Spilanthes chemical. And it's an analog almost to capsaicin and hot pepper. So people who like hot pepper very often like Tingala.
This is weird trying to talk right now. As my tongue is numb, my lips are numb. And then you said it changes the flavor of food as well.
It does enhance the flavor of food. Very often it's used as a garnish on a drink where you will chew the flower, get the tingle going in the drink, and by using a float we can do the same thing. It's used as Ferran Adria from El Bulli used it, and it's well known in the culinary world, and we think it's got an exciting future.
So right now, if I try to donut, it would taste different to me, or do I need to eat a flower?
We'll get you eating a flower in a little bit here.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What do we got to do before I get a donut?
We're gonna maybe have another
Right.
cocktail.
All right, I
So
can
we've
live with
got
that.
a little bit more complex of a drink here. It's called an electric daisy. We'll start with just an ounce of Tingala, an ounce of white rum, cachaça. You can use any kind of rum, but we really like it with white rum. juice from one lime, and this is a real forgiving cocktail. Real easy to make. And just a splash of agave syrup. Add in a little bit of ice, which we've already got in the other shaker here. Go ahead, give it a nice shake.
Always a good sound at 9 in the morning.
Exactly.
You know you're gonna have a good day when you're shaking at 9.
All right, and pour it over a lowball or rocks glass filled with ice. And then garnish with just a little bit of Angostura bitters. Use as much or as little as you like. And I think this cocktail was originally invented by Aaron Forgy at Block and Larder, which fortunately isn't around anymore, but he had a
Any
variation
garnish?
of this.
The garnish is good like that.
Or you could put a little mint in there too if you like.
Sure,
That
couldn't
would
hurt it. A little greenery on
make
the
it look
scenery.
good. Always
Oh,
looks good. Yeah.
Look at that. I got bartender skills. Electric Daisy, right?
Electric Daisy.
Electric Daisy.
I'll have to give that one a try.
Check out the website, tingalaspirits.com. We have a number of cocktails on there, a lot of different things that...
That's my favorite.
That's
Yeah, that's fantastic. Where can people buy Tingala?
all of the major liquor stores in the Denver metro area.
And what would a bottle run?
So the 750s, I believe, are around retail for around 32.
42. 42.
Or sorry, 42. Yes, the smaller bottles for 30 to 32.
Awesome. Now can I get my donut?
Well,
I don't know if
take
you
one
know.
of those. Take one of those
All
flowers,
right.
and you'll see a little bit of the flower is just very vegetal.
Eat the whole thing though.
You can just chew it a little bit and just chew a little bit off and get that thing
You're
going.
like, don't eat the whole thing.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
It's as a garnish. It's fun. It's something. It's kind of unique, but we think Tangala is a much better. It's a little like chewing a dandelion, you know.
Better in Tingala than
Better in
straight up,
Tangala.
Oh, my mouth. All right, I'm ready for donut.
All right, try a little bit of.
Oh.
Wash it down with some liquor.
No, donuts are my thing. And these are Krispy Kremes. That's so cool. This is like great. Like for some reason, I think Halloween's got to be like your time of the year because the drink is kind of spooky.
Indeed.
You get a trick and a treat when you mix a Tingala cocktail on Halloween.
You really do.
We find it's really fun to bring to a party. It gets people talking,
Yes.
it gets things going, and it's different. And the float is a real interesting way. Everybody's got a neighbor that says, I make the best margarita in the world. You can bring a bottle of Tangala, and a float is a very gentle bartending technique. And kick the party up a notch, as Emerald would say.
I feel like I just came from the dentist. Like my mouth is all numb. Like, and now I'm gonna be talking all weird all day. Good to see you guys. Check them out. All your liquor stores, Tingala Spirits. It tastes good and it gets you double buzzed. Buzzes your mouth and buzzes your brain. We'll see you at 11:30 for Caillou Ramen on What's for Lunch. Let's drink. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.